What is up, guys? It's Ice, and today I'm going to be starting a new YouTube series. This is going to be describing the various unique features and customizations on OpTicCraft that so many people have asked about. Everybody wants to know all the little miniature changes and all the little tweaks and all the cool features that have been added that when they're joining, they probably don't know about all that stuff. And even players that have played don't even know all that stuff. So I'm going to be describing each of them. I'm going to do videos on all the MCMMO abilities that we have customized, all the various factions features. But today I'm going to do a little basic video on how factions is played and how you should play it. So the first thing you need to know, /FF is my faction, /F is all the faction commands. So this right here will basically be your guide, /F or /factions. Either way, F is so easy though. This is your guide to how this works. You can do /F help. It'll give you some more information, but you can see each of these commands here. It tells you exactly, how to use it. First thing you're going to do is create a faction. F create OpTicCraft. You can name yours whatever you want. I'm currently in a faction because I've set up this whole demonstration. But if I wasn't, that's what I would do. F create OpTicCraft. Obviously, you can't create a faction if you're already in one. So my current faction is called Ice. I know, very unique name. And I'm enemied with this faction called TNT. And I can figure out who's in that faction. Oh, that's my alt. And I've created this faction for this demonstration. And they have 6 land claimed. They have 20 power, and they have 20 max power. Power is how much land you can claim. Each chunk that you can claim, and we're going to show you chunks here really quick. This is a chunk. Chunks are 16 by 16. Every single one of them. They go all the way up and all the way down. And this is, when I claim a chunk, that means that I get all this land right here. And only I can build in it. So each player, let's see, FF, my faction, I have 8 chunks claimed. And I have 18 power because I've died. Every player can have a maximum of 20. There's ways to get more, but again, different video. And 20 maximum power from my faction. So if I have more than one person, if I have 2 people, each player has 20 power, then we have 40 power. And we can build bigger bases and claim more land. So let's see. How do I see what's claimed? Here's the F map. This is a visual description of each chunk. Each of these little characters is 16 blocks. So when I do FSC again, I can see I'm currently in this area, right? Which is this plus, that's me. So to the left of me, this way, and I know that's to the left because here on the legend we see that the N is red, and the N is the red way is the direction you're facing. If I look slightly this way, and I do the map, you see I'm looking northwest now. So it'll know, and it can show you, hey, you're looking this way in terms of this map. If I look south, it shows me I look south, which means that this map is basically backwards. This direction is behind me. Up is behind me. It's a little confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. Okay, so we're looking this way again, and this is all the land I have claimed. Now let's say I wanted to claim a little bit more. Well, all I have to do, let's do it again so we get a clear map, is all I have to do is I have to just click. I can just click there, and as long as you're close enough to the area you're clicking, you can claim there. Now I can't claim out here, because that's outside the world border. I can't click that. You can't claim outside the world border. I can't click on that because another faction owns that. I can't click there. I can't, that's their land. I can't claim it. And I can click there because it's my land. Or it's wilderness. Now it's mine. So we're going to go through here and we're going to cannon this base. This is how you raid factions in factions, because what these guys have done here is they've water protected their base. They've poured water over it, so explosions won't really work. If I spawn a creeper here, he doesn't blow anything up because it's water protected. But it looks like a creeper blew up here. If I put him down here, you see he blows up just fine. So this is an issue for people because they're like, okay, well, how do we get into this space? Well, you'd create a cannon called a hybrid cannon, and these have been around forever, and every faction member that has played knows about these, and this is how you would do this. What it'll do is it'll fire sand and it'll create a block there, and the TNT will fall inside. I will do a whole different video on cannons, but just bear with me here. We're gonna break into this base. Okay, so looks like it's created a nice little stair here, and we blew a big hole in this base. So inside here it looks like they've got some spawners. I got some furnaces, a crafting table, and some chests. If this was a real base and not one that I created, all these chests would be filled with stuff you probably want. The furnaces might be filled with stuff you want, like some fish, and we want this spawner really badly. Because spawners are life in factions. So, oh, ouch. Oh, look at that. It dropped. So you don't get this every time. Sometimes with creepers, the spawners won't drop. I think it's like a 75% chance that they will. So you get kind of unlucky if it doesn't happen. But in this case, it did. So now we're stuck. Well, I guess we could always, no, I want to save that. Here, let us give ourselves some ender pearls so we can get out of here. Perfect. So these guys would probably be defending their base at this point. We'd have to fight them. But once we've killed them enough times, we can try to blow up these chests. But notice that they've covered the chests, so I can't open them. And you can't break this block, right? Because it's not my territory. And you wouldn't see this fadmin message. You only see that because I'm an admin. But I can't break their blocks. Like, I can't break the chest to get inside of them. So we got to use these creeper eggs again. But remember, these are water protected. I can't just put a creeper here and expect it to blow these up. It's just not going to happen. I have to place a creeper between them, like so. Wait, hold on. Actually, I think we can aggro him. Does he see us? Oh, he doesn't. Now he does. Oh, but it doesn't. Man, but it doesn't matter because we are... He was inside of water instead of inside the chest. So let's give ourselves some flint and steel really quick. All right, it should be in my inventory somewhere. Here it is. We got one more creeper egg. Let's try to get this right. So we'll place him right there. I think I got him. Look at that. And he blew up the chest. So if there were stuff inside those chests, they would all drop on the ground here. So that's how you would get into these chests. And now we've pretty much raided the base. Now some of the bigger bases will not be this easy. I'm not going to give you the impression that factions bases look like this. They look more like this. Yeah. A little bit different, huh? Than this little one chunk base. But this is what you might see when you're starting out, and might be what you want to create when you're starting out. You might want to create it underground. You might want to put it in the sky somewhere to make it harder to cannon. Who knows? It's really up to you. But remember that Factions is a team game, and you will get pretty much nowhere if you try to do this by yourself. So you should grab a couple friends, group together, and try your best to either make your own way legitimately or try to steal from other players. And remember, all that's allowed. There's no such thing as griefing in Factions. Griefing is part of the game. You can go up to somebody's base and do this to it. And this isn't just allowed, it's encouraged. This is how you play. So if you're a big fan of destroying things inside Minecraft, Factions is the game for you. But remember, you can't just walk up and destroy it. I can't just use my pick and try to mine through this wall right here. Can't do it because they own this land. We have to actually explode our way in. So that's the basics of Factions right there. In future videos, I'll get into more detail on the more intricate aspects of this game and all the different features. But for now, guys, that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one.